Hello everyone, Gaming with Big Green, and we're here in Lands of Jail, and I want to show you guys what we're doing as far as the rally joining. Now, yes, I do have Mia in my opening lineup. That was a mistake. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second, but you guys can see the characters on the left-hand side. Now, that looks very good. That looks beautiful. That's what you want to see from your team, all right? So we're going to take a look at some other rallies. Again, you can see everyone is bringing the correct character, or if they don't have the correct character, they're bringing no troops. Again, that looks beautiful. That is what you want to see. Now, currently, we're really close to having level 5 skills. So a lot of people have their characters at 4 stars right now, and we're starting to have a lot more level 5 skills open up. So we're just getting prepared and teaching people what characters need to be on the left. Now, basically, it's going to be all the ladies, pretty much. Talking about, like, the cowgirl, the rock star girl with the blue hair, the girl with the whip, eye patch, the girl with the 2 guns. We'll look at the characters in a second. And we also had dedicated videos on that. But it's going to be basically the ladies without Mia. Now, you see I have Mia in that lineup. I forgot to hit my preset. That's what happened the previous time. But you do not want to use Mia to open a rally or on the left-hand side when you're joining. All right? Do not use Mia in this event to either open or to also join. Now, these rally joiners, again, there's 6 rally joiners. So try not to have too many in your lineup. All right? So if you have, like, the girl with the eye patch and the girl with the whip in the same lineup, try splitting them up, because the only character that matters when you join is the characters that are on the left. Your other 2 characters do not matter when you join a rally. We have a video covering that as well. Now, as you can see, this is a level 5 skill. All right, and this will provide 25% increase of damage to the rally. Now, one thing I'm noticing, you see how many of the same characters there are. That's one thing we're going to have to pay attention to once we start trying to maximize our damage. You don't want that, you know what I'm saying? And again, same thing here. You see how many of the same characters we have over here. This is where it's going to come really heavily on the team. Trying to pay attention when we're joining and not rushing to quickly get into these rallies. We want to make sure we put the right characters in the right places. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take a good look. Like, okay, they got Night Spectre in at the top. The next rally joiner, I can join with the girl with the eye patch. You want to try to make sure you do that, so that way you can maximize the damage. Now, the rally captain will also have a tough choice of deciding which ones I should keep, which one I should get rid of. How can I maximize the damage in my rallies? So, again, the rally captain's got a very tough job with these. Now, a lot of people are probably going to end up getting kicked out, but it's just going to be trying to make the rallies stronger. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to work together, maybe have pre-units. Say, hey, you come in my rally with this character, and this character. Get your 4 rally skills, and then the rest of the characters won't matter that you join with. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see right here, I have 2 skills. There's 2 skills applying. All right. Now, you have to be very careful, because if you have a duplicate character, that buff will run at 16.5% instead of 25%. So, you know what I'm saying? If you have 3 of the same characters or 4 of the same characters, only your first character is going to be 25%. Your other 3 characters will be 16.5% damage. So that's very important to keep in mind. Again, you guys can move around characters. You see each character will bring their own buff. So I got 25% increase of damage, and then the next one will be 25% increase of attack. So very cool. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you have these level 5 skills, so that way you guys can apply the buffs to the rally and help your team. But also keep in mind that you can't have duplicate characters. So when you're joining, if you see a rally joiner bring in, like how I have the girl with the whip, Night Spectre, in there, you're going to want to try to avoid bringing her until the rally gets the rally joiners. You know what I'm saying? Or basically maybe bring characters. But you really want to try to prioritize these characters. Again, maybe only send the 4 rally joiners, and then the rest of the rally joiners send characters. But again, there's a lot of possibilities you can do with this as long as you bring the right rally joiners. That's the main thing that matters. And again, we're going to take a quick look right now at all the correct rally joiners that you can bring to the rally. So now we're just going to take a quick look at the characters. We're not going to dive down into why they're good rally joiners, or we're not going to look at their skills. If you guys want to see that, we have a lot of dedicated videos on that type of stuff. We have a lady guide and a guide, which will basically tell why the ladies are for attack and why the guys are for defense. We have videos in the playlist, so please check that out if you want to learn further. But basically, Phoenix, Night Spectre, the girl with the whip, right there, they're going to be your 1 and 2. They got the damage procs, very good rally joiners. Now, she's also very good, very easy to build. She's going to be another rally joiner. And then for your third epic rally joiner, it's going to be the girl with the 2 guns right here. She's going to be your third epic rally joiner. So girl with the whip, eye patch, and her 2 guns will be your third rally joiners for the purple tier. Now, again, Rockstar Girl right here, she will be a rally joiner. Then you also have the Cowgirl, which will also be a rally joiner. So that will give you 3 legendary rally joiners as well, counting Phoenix. So that is a total of 6 rally joiners you can have. So when you're joining a rally, again, try not to have them in the same lineup. But again, Phoenix, the girl, Rockstar, and the Cowgirl for the legendary, the purple, the orange tiers. Now the purple will be Night Spectre, the eye patch, and then also the girl with the 2 guns. Them 6 ladies that we just showed, that's who you want to have on the left hand side when you join a rally. That's the only way to apply the buff, is if they're on the left. Now this guy right here we're going to talk about real quick. So if you look at his stats, increase all enemy troop damage taken. So when you have him in, he makes the troop damage, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do more damage to the enemy troops. Well, the problem with the trial cage is the Butcher doesn't have any troops. So he's very good for development centers, dark holds, and stuff like that when you're taking on enemies. But when you're going up against the ultimate trial cage, that's why he's not on a lot of the list, because the trial cage don't have troops. So his buff really won't, you know what I'm saying, maximize. You're not doing damage to the enemy troops because there's no troops there to do damage to. So again, real quick, do not use Mia. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. Do not open with Mia. Do not use her on the left-hand side. Again, when you're a rally joiner, it's only the one on the left. But the reason why you don't open with her is because look how horrible these skills are. They're only for hunting and stamina reduction. All right, she applies no attack buffs to a rally. So if you're putting your troops in, if you're joining a rally and someone has her as an opener, you're missing out on damage. Now, one thing I do want to point out, because I see a lot of people using her over the Cowgirl. Now, this skill right here is troop damage. True. Okay? But read it. You have a 50% chance of delivering 30% damage. So basically, you're running 15% damage. All right? So now over here, she has the lethal, but she also has troop defense. And yes, her widget also applies more defense. So, you know what I'm saying? She has a basically secondary defense where the eye patch is only providing a little bit of damage dealt. But with the defense that you get from the Cowgirl, you might be able to keep the troops alive a little bit longer, and she has pretty good damage as well. So it's a really tough, like right now, the Rockstar Girl and the girl with the whip, they're basically at the same power level. And depending on the skills, it's hard for me to decide which one I like to join. Of course, the Night Spectre is my rally joiner. I have her at a level 5 skill, so that's who I join rallies with. But as far as the rest mode, I'm still struggling who to use. But that's going to bring our video to an end. Keep in mind, the rally joiners have to be on the left for the skills to apply. And again, is the only characters that matter when you join is the character on the left. So I hope this helps everyone to take a look to see how we're doing our ultimate trial cage. And again, guys, good luck to everyone out there. We're going to have a lot more videos covering this subject. Thank you guys for watching.